Hi there everyone, this is Tracy from Lavinia Stamps and welcome to another demonstration today. We're going to be creating a really nice colourful background to stamp onto and to emboss onto as well. We've got a multifarious card here. I've cut it to probably about 4x4 and we've got our lovely stencil brushes, and then we've got Sundance, Merlot, Mermaid and Mulberry in our elements range. So I'm going to use the stencil brushes and our hill masks to create a really nice colourful scene. I'm going to start with Sundance. And if your ink pads are really wet, just remember to take a little bit of the ink off first and then start blending. Build up your depth of colour gradually rather than put it on all at once, and that way you'll get a nice even finish. So I'm moving on to Mulberry now, and I'm going to pop my mask down. And taking a brush, I'm going to sweep that over the very tops of the mountains. And then Merlot. So I'm going back to the yellow. And then lastly we've got Mermaid. And I'm just bringing that in down at the bottom here. A lovely rich colour. I'm going back to Mulberry just to bring in a little bit of depth at the edges. So I just wanted to soften the edges here, and when you add depth around the edge it does draw your eye into the centre. So just those few colours, I think that's created such a lovely background. Let's pop the inks now to the side. Finished with those. And now we can think about what we want to stamp onto this. We've got a few little trees here. I'm using Warm Breeze. And starting with the very large tree of the set, I'm going to pop that in the corner here. And we'll do another one right next to it, like so. And then we're going to create some foliage down the bottom here. I've got a couple of grasses I'm going to use to stamp with. So again, I'm inking up in Warm Breeze. And I've got another orchid grass here, and we'll ink up in the monarch. And then we've got a fabulous little mini stamp here, which I use a lot. This comes in a set, but it's great for filling in any areas where there's some space. So I'm using Glamorous now, and I'm just going to build up some lovely colour. And you can make this as long or as short as you want, because it will just join. There we go. Taking my anti-static bag, I'm just going to sweep that over the top, because I'm going to do a little bit of embossing now. We've got our tree stamp, and we've got our Versamark, and I'm going to just tap very lightly over the top of the tree. And then we're going to pop that down round about there. Okay, so give that a good press. And then taking our white embossing powder, we're going to sprinkle that over the top. Brush off any where it's stuck onto the other stamps. Just tidy it up a little bit. And then we're going to heat that up. Like so. And I think we'll pop another one of those down here as well. So this time I'm just going to ink the top part of the tree. And pop it round about there. And again, sprinkle that embossing powder over the top, tap off, and let's heat that again. And it's a gorgeous bright white embossing powder that really does stand out against that colour, as you can see. I'm going to take my Posca pen now. This is an ivory, but you can use white or yellow, anything light. And I'm just going to draw a few little lines, again, just to create layers, foregrounds and backgrounds in different colours. Let's put a few little dots about as well. So lastly, I'm going to stamp our lovely owl. Let's pop him around here, coming into land, because we want him to be our focal point. So black is always good for a focal point. Give that a press. Let it rest a while. And there it is. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's demo, guys. Thanks so much for watching. And I hope it's inspired you to have a go yourselves and use some of those fabulous colours with the embossing powders. You take care, and we'll see you real soon.